know the light will pass and the dark will fall.
Yo alright guys, how is it going? My name is Alex and today welcome to episode number 2 of my sort of FIFA 14 talk thing. This is going to be like a 9-minute video. It's going to be some footage of me playing on Ultimate Team, obviously the Ultimate Team which they've gave to us, with like the side of Messi, Neymar, Bale, David Silva, Xavi in that side, which is a very, very strong side. And I believe we're playing against Spurs, I think it could be. I really can't remember. But anyway, so if you want to just like, go on to something else or just play the demo, sit back, relax, whatever you want to do, I don't know. Just chill and listen to me, basically. The gameplay isn't really massively important. Obviously, if you haven't seen the gameplay yet, then feel free to watch it. But it's not something that you need to watch. There's nothing major going on. It does finish 1-1. So really, an alright game, but not really something you need to just sit there and watch for a whole solid 8 minutes. Because I personally want to do it myself. But anyway, into the good stuff. What I want to ask you guys straight away is, what team shall I be on head-to-head seasons to do like a review sort of thing on? Like, I want to say, what do you think is the best formation to play? Where should you go and exploit? What player should you put in what position, etc, etc. What team should I be first to actually get that done? That video will be out tomorrow. I want you to let me know in the comment section below what team do you want me to do, because obviously you've got lots of different teams to choose from, so I don't know who to be. So if you just want to let me know in the comment sections below, that'd be greatly appreciated. And obviously that video will be out, and hopefully it'll be entertaining, hopefully it'll benefit you, and obviously hopefully it will still work for actually when FIFA 14 comes out, because I could say, Spurs is best to go straight down through the middle and just get the striker, give the ball to the striker and just go that way, and then it might come to FIFA 14 and yeah, it might be no good on the wings. So obviously, hopefully that will be alright for us, but I think it sounds like something interesting to do on FIFA 14, and obviously you can give it a go on the demo on while it is happening, but you need to let me know in the comment section below on who to be. But one thing I want to discuss as well is, and I don't know if I should put it in the EA forums just yet, I'm still, I've played about 20 games so far. I'm going to play some more just to make sure. Corners are overpowered in my opinion. They are really, really overpowered. If you just have a corner, if you can just try and get it around the 6-yard box, away from the goalkeeper, your player is pretty much going to get his head onto it. Not necessarily he's always going to score, but he's going to get his head onto it. And in my opinion, it shouldn't be like that. Because if you think about it, how many chances are actually created from corners in a football match? Yeah, alright, you might get a fair few corners. Do you actually make the most of them? Do you actually get a good chance to have a header on goal? Not really. There's really not that many chances with corners. And it's like Ibra, he just gets to every corner and he puts it into the back of the net, and it's just like, really, come on, that's, for me, it should be toned down a little bit. I want you to let me know in the comment section below as well if that is the same for you, if you're experiencing the same things, because obviously, it might just be for me, it might just be a bit weird, but you might be experiencing the same thing. So obviously, be sure to let me know, and let me know if you think that they're alright. Do you think they should be like that? Because in my opinion, it should be maybe 1 in every 7 corners should relate to a very good chance where you could score. Because at the moment, it's 1 in every 3, and I really don't think corners are that, that strong in real life. Obviously, they're trying to make the game quite realistic. I don't actually think corners are like that in real life. I just think, it doesn't really work like that. So I do think that should be changed, turned down just a little bit, and I think that will be alright then. But also, it feels like on the demo, which YouTubers have said it doesn't feel like that on the beta, on the full game, it feels quite delayed. You get the ball, you receive it, you make a turn and you click pass, and it's like they seem quite sluggish and slow to do that. Rumours also have it that that's not like that in the final build, which I kind of hope not, because sometimes it's you try and turn, you try and play that sort of quick possession sort of football, and it kind of can't happen because he's still turning and he's taking a while to pass the ball, which can be a bit of an issue, and I really hope that it isn't like that in the full game, because for me that's just not the way it goes. I mean, obviously, it depends on the way you want to play the game, whether you want to play quick pace, slow pace, obviously teams vary that, but I still think that a player can turn quicker than what they do on FIFA 14 so far. But obviously this is only a demo, so that's what we've got to take into account all the time when I'm speaking any of this. It is only a demo. It is nowhere near the final build. It is very, very early in the stages when they actually made this. I mean, this would have been made around July time from what I've heard, because obviously, the transfers that are on there, players have moved and gone to a different club and they're still on there. So obviously that kind of proves, when it was made. I mean, obviously, it could have been August time. I'm really not too sure, but I've heard it's around July time, end of July, that it was actually made. So obviously, we need to keep that in mind and just for me, I'm enjoying it though. I do actually enjoy it. I don't think there's too many faults with it at the moment. I'm hoping that the things that they're said to change in isn't going to affect it like massively for FIFA 14. Because if I enjoy it now, I don't want to like think, oh yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and then it's not that great. I mean, for me, that would be a bit like, oh, okay, because I'm going to be getting the season ticket, which means I get the early release. For me, early release is just going to be sweet, hopefully, because I like the game. And obviously, hopefully, it'll live up to its expectations that I've got for it. If you're interested in the early release, the season ticket is costing you £16.99. And if you get it, that means you get 20% off all the packs that you do buy. You get some exclusives. I think you get 24 gold packs as well, 24 premium gold packs or something, like once a week on your Monday. And also, you get it on the 23rd of September. Sorry, I just completely lost my words there. You get it on the 23rd of September in the UK. Not too sure about in the US, but in the UK you will get your early release on the 23rd, which will be like a virtual download, which you do on your Xbox or on your PlayStation, and then obviously, you know, you've got to get your normal game on the 27th, otherwise it won't work. So that's that, and I'll be getting that. I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, you know, we'll get the content out for you guys of that, and hopefully that will be interesting. I'll do a career mode, I'll do Ultimate Team, you know, I'll do pack openings and see how it goes. And obviously, you know, it'll be interesting to see how we can start on our Ultimate Team. Because obviously, you know, a lot of people probably get the season ticket to just have the early release. But I think, you know, it'll probably be the people who are going to be good at the game, who are going to be decent, who want to play it, you know, for a lot of enjoyment and a lot of fun. And also, obviously, YouTubers like myself who just, you know, want to try and get out there with their content and just show exactly what they think of the game. But also, what I want to say is, do you think that FIFA 14 is more of a team game? I mean, you know, on FIFA 13, you could kind of get the ball, run down the line, you know, Lamella, cut back in, you know, and just do what you need to do. For me, it doesn't feel like that in FIFA 14 at all. I mean, I've tried to, like, get Bale on a run, can't do it. Tried to get Messi on a run, can't do it. You know, you get past one player, then you kind of hit a brick wall, and you're like, okay, I've got to pass it. So, is FIFA 14 more of a team game? Again, let me know down below. My opinion, yeah, I do think it is. I actually think you actually need to know how to pass the ball around. I think you need to know when to actually pass it, when to release the ball, when to shoot. I just think it seems a lot more like a real game of football. Because obviously in football, you know, you can't just run down the line yourself and hope for the best. It doesn't work like that. You know, you've got to pick a few passes out. You've got to build your way up to the opposition's goal and go forward that way. And that's the way that I think FIFA 14 will go. And yeah, I actually look forward to that. Because I mean, you know, you got kids out there who are like, you know, 10, 11, who buy loads of packs, who get loads of good players, who think pace, and they can't really play FIFA. They just kind of get the ball and run and hope for the best. Those sort of players aren't really going to be lasting much longer, in my opinion, on FIFA 14. That's just the way I feel. Obviously, you know, if you're one of them people, then let me know how you feel. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, as I always say that. And yeah, Cavani manages to put the ball into the back of the net there. And obviously on single player, you can still change to the goalkeeper, which I sort of do, but sort of don't. I'm trying to test at the moment. Is it easy? Is it hard? And yeah, it's actually quite hard. I mean, obviously it's always on semi. I'm finding it quite difficult to get used to, and I can't really seem to do it, to be honest. I mean, you know, I like to go and goal on pro clubs every now and then, and yeah, I'm going to struggle, I think, on FIFA 14. So obviously, you know, if you change to the keeper, let me know what you think on that. Do you think that is alright? Do you think it suits the way it was? Because on FIFA 13, I think, well, yeah, it's FIFA 13, there's like a little glitch where you could actually control the keeper online. Apparently that wasn't meant to happen. And I was loving Ultimate Team at that point because I never lost the game because I was actually quite good in goal back then. And yeah, they just couldn't seem to score just because of that. I think it could have been FIFA 12. I really can't remember. But that was quite good. And obviously, they took that out. And that probably won't be in FIFA 14 either. Which obviously is a bit of a letdown for me because I quite enjoyed it. But on FIFA 14, it seems to be quite hard to actually control the keeper. But anyway, guys, that is what I've got to say about FIFA 14. Remember, whatever I've said is my opinion. It's not right. It's, well, apart from, like, you know, the 23rd is when you get the early release and stuff like that. Obviously, those facts are right. But, like, everything else about FIFA 14 of what I think of it is my opinion. You're entitled to your opinion, so you're allowed to put it in the comment sections below. And I will read it, and I will probably get back to you. Let me know what team you want me to be first on head-to-head. And hopefully that video will be out tomorrow. And I'll see you all guys tomorrow. I want to thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, then be sure to leave a like. Subscribe to my channel, link in the description as always. Follow me on Twitter and tweet me if you've got any questions that you want to ask. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
I know